Hi, my name is Trudy MacDonald. I'm the Managing Director of TalentCode HR. In this video, I wanted to share with you some practical tips around how to create an organisational culture whereby people are motivated to give their best, and ultimately you've got a culture of accountability. When we talk about shifting organisational cultures, it's really critical that leaders within organisations understand the psychology of human motivation and what it is that really encourages people to give their best when they come to work every day. I truly believe that most people on any given day show up to work with the intention of wanting to do a good job. However, often it's the work environment, so the people that we engage with when we come to work, that can either take that intention into something that's great, where there's a lot of discretionary effort, or it can take it the other way, whereby we lose the care factor and we do the minimum that's required to get by. So how do we actually create this amazing environment whereby we're getting people to use their initiative and ultimately giving lots of discretionary effort? As Dan Pink will mention, there's 3 key areas of motivation that people need that are much more powerful than any amount of money that you can pay people. And those areas are autonomy, mastery, and purpose. So when we talk about autonomy, think about it as the opposite of micromanaging. It's actually giving people the flexibility and the freedom to make decisions within the appropriate constraints of their role so that they can do what needs to be done in the best interest of the customer or the business. Now, often we think that we are allowing people to do that. However, explicitly stating that I trust you to make that decision, or you decide how you want to go with that, I'll support you, is the way to get people to feel comfortable with that level of autonomy. The second point is around mastery, and think about mastery as this concept of not stagnating. So there'll be many people in your organisation who have been doing the same job for a long time, and when we stagnate, our minds slow down, we get bored, and we lose the motivation to be going above and beyond. So the critical question for you and your leaders is, how do we create an environment where people are not stagnating? And as you know, your organisation is continuously evolving. There should be projects happening all the time that are aligned to continuous improvement initiatives. Think about how you can get people involved in those projects alongside their core responsibilities, because often that's enough to spark people's development and excite them about coming to work every day. The third component is purpose, and purpose is a very individual concept. It's not about your mission statement or your vision statement, but rather really getting to know everybody within your organisation, understanding what drives them, and seeing how you can accommodate the workplace to tap into some of those personal drivers. If you have somebody whose main purpose for work is actually their family and getting an appropriate work-life balance, there may be very simple things you can do to ensure that they have the appropriate amount of flexibility to fulfill some of those desires. Finally, there's one more concept I wanted to share with you that overrides the 3 that I just mentioned, and that is very simply, how do you create an environment where people feel valued and appreciated? And the most simple way to do that doesn't cost any money. It's not about programs, but rather training your leaders and managers to authentically catch people doing good things and thanking them for it. I hope these tips help. In summary, autonomy, mastery, and purpose, and creating an environment where people feel valued and appreciated are absolutely critical if you want to create an organisational culture where people have a desire to thrive and succeed. If there's anything you'd like to discuss around shifting your organisational culture, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We would be delighted to have a chat.